Windows 365 flips the AVD model. Instead of owning infrastructure, you get a fixed-price cloud PC managed almost entirely through Intune. This lesson goes deep on administering that model, provisioning policies, the network choice that shapes everything else, day-to-day lifecycle operations, and the current state of boot, switch, and Frontline, then sharpens the AVD versus Windows 365 decision with the admin depth you now have. Every cloud PC traces back to a provisioning policy, created in the Intune Admin Center. A policy ties together the image, the network configuration, the join type, and the Microsoft entry user group that receives cloud PCs from it. You can run multiple policies to serve different populations differently from the same tenant, a locked-down network with a custom image for one team, a lighter default for another. Microsoft-hosted network is Microsoft's recommended default. Microsoft fully provisions and manages the underlying networking in its own subscription, so there's nothing for you to design or size. This is the right starting point for most deployments unless you have a specific reason to need your own network. An Azure network connection places cloud PCs into your own VNet, which you need when cloud PCs must reach on-premises resources or sit behind your own network controls. It comes in two join-type flavors, Microsoft Entra Join, which needs no AD domain connectivity at all, and hybrid Microsoft Entra Join, which does, because the cloud PC has to complete an actual domain join. A single tenant can run Microsoft-hosted network for one population and an ANC for another side by side, so match the network model to what each policy actually needs rather than defaulting the whole tenant to the more complex option. One 2026 note to check before standing up a new ANC: VNets created after March 31, 2026 default to private subnets, so outbound internet access needs to be explicitly configured or provisioning will fail. Day-to-day lifecycle operations happen through Intune. Restore points give you automatic and on-demand rollback for a cloud PC, the personal equivalent of resetting a pooled AVD host. Resize changes the compute or storage SKU without a full rebuild. Reprovision rebuilds a cloud PC from the policy's current image. None of this needs a separate Windows 365 portal, it's all inside the same Intune Admin Center you already use. Windows 365 boot turns a physical Windows 11 device into a dedicated thin client, where the sign-in screen itself takes the user straight into their cloud PC with no extra steps. Because sign-in is per user, multiple people can share the same physical device, each landing on their own cloud PC. Recent enhancements added switching back to the local desktop without a full disconnect, and captive portal Wi-Fi support before sign-in. Windows 365 Switch lets a user move between their local desktop and their cloud PC the same way Windows already switches virtual desktops. Paired with Frontline specifically, connection status and timeout information on the connection screen reached general availability in 2026. Frontline itself is the shared license model for shift workers who use cloud PCs non-concurrently, and intelligent pre-start for its dedicated mode also reached GA this year, predictively starting a cloud PC before the user needs it. Boot and Frontline are frequently paired in practice. A shared physical terminal running boot connects shift workers into a cost-optimized shared license pool through Frontline. It's one of the cleanest applied patterns in the whole Windows 365 catalog, and it fits shift work, kiosks, and hot desking scenarios especially well. With administrative depth now on both platforms, sharpen Module 2's framework. Windows 365 wins when a customer wants Intune as the only management plane, desktops are genuinely personal, and a small IT team can't take on infrastructure work. AVD wins when you need pooled multi-session economics at scale, GPU-backed hosts, or granular infrastructure control a fixed-price personal cloud PC can't offer. Many real customers run both side by side for different populations, which is exactly what you'll be asked to design in the Module 7 migration capstone.